Good afternoon. My name is Alicia, and I would like to talk to you about sleep deprivation. Do you ever feel like when you wake up you have headaches, you're tired, you maybe haven't gotten the actual amount of sleep that you're needing? Well, 25 to 50% of college students feel like they've received an inadequate amount of sleep. This might be you. I would like to talk to you about how college students get the necessary sleep each night, and if they don't, how that impacts them. I myself am a college student, and I did the research to really find out why it's important to get sleep, how it can negatively impact us, and why it's more important so that students can budget their time better to get that sleep that they need. Now, college students were originally getting their sleep. However, it's now evident that they are having an issue with impaired learning, worse health, and they're also at risk. According to an article by Morrow and Duff, they talked about how memory is directly impacted by sleep. They talked about in 2009 how it was reported that college students received an average of 7 hours of sleep at night, which it's really common knowledge that they recommend that we get at least 8 hours or more of sleep a night. Now, if you take a look here, there's a direct indication in this chart that sleep directly impacts memory positively. So the more sleep that people got, the more memory enhancement that they had. They were able to recall data later. They were also having a little bit of a mental boost throughout the day, and saw great improvement. Despite that, though, here you can see that college students still had a decline in the prior years leading up to now, despite knowing that it's impacting our cognitive ability, which impacts how we learn and how well we're doing. Now, on top of it impacting our memory, it also impacts our health. Unfortunately, sleep deprivation can cause obesity and it can cause headaches. This happens because there was a study done by Sleep and Obesity that found less than 7 hours of sleep had negative impacts on the group that was studied. The group that was studied would indulge in more snacking, they consumed more sugar, and they also had more fatty acids in their system. And all of these are things that lead to obesity. Now, headaches were also found as an issue because they were triggered by insufficient amounts of sleep, which was conducted in an article, a sleep study was conducted in an article by Sullivan and Martin. Now, on top of not getting enough sleep, having memory issues, and headaches, the obesity, all of that is a problem. However, there's a bigger risk that's involved. Unfortunately, 16% of participants in a study done by Taylor and Brimowith found that they reported falling asleep while driving. This isn't drivers that were sleepy, they actually fell asleep, which provides a huge risk for us, the student, but also the people that we're coming into contact with when we're driving on the road. Now, students feel that they can multitask, and they do this, and then on top of that, they also cut back their sleep to try to accommodate the overabundance of responsibility that they have in a day, which is negatively impacting them. Now, I'm telling you all this because I would like you to be better informed, because I believe if you're better informed, you can make better choices. And one of those choices might include getting 7 or more hours of sleep. This is also going to help with your memory, which is going to give you improved learning, and it's also going to give you better health because you're not going to possibly doing all that late night snacking, you're not going to be indulging in all that extra sugar that are also going to provide long and short-term health issues. In addition to that, if you're getting your amount of sleep, you're going to be less at risk for falling asleep behind the wheel, which is going to help reduce the amount of danger you put yourself in and the amount of danger that you put others in. With that said, I would like to encourage you to see if receiving an adequate amount of sleep changes you. If it helps you feel more rested, if it helps you feel like you're performing better in your classes, and if it helps you feel like you're less at risk for putting yourself in jeopardy with your health or with your physical health or with your mental health. Thank you for taking your time to listen today.